Hi, SantaCruzArcheryLessons.com with another tip today. Today I want to talk about warming up. Warming up is important, whether you're at a match or whether you're just going to take a walk in the woods or whether you're just shooting a practice range at different distances. So you can do it with any kind of a bow. Today we're going to use a bow hunter freestyle bow with 5 pins. You can do it with a freestyle bow, a bare bow, a recurve. It basically can happen with any kind of bow because blank baling or blind baling to warm up takes out the sense of sight. And since the sense of sight takes over quite often because you're aiming at a target, you want to take that out so you can just feel what you're doing. And that's what's most important, is creating that feeling every time you shoot. You want to myelinate that feeling. So the first thing I have here is a release. In this case, it's a trigger release. It's set on its hardest setting. The reason being, you want to be able to comfortably wrap your finger around that release, knowing that it's not going to go off. If you put it so that it's just a hair trigger and you're using the tip of your finger, two problems. There are a lot of nerves into your finger, and you can feel it. The second thing is, you set it off so easily, you get so that you're kind of afraid of it. It's sort of called the target panic, which can develop in any type of archery. So today, we're going to use our compound bow. And when you blank bale or blind bale, you want to be able to stand about 5 feet from the bale so you can hit the hay. In this case, I've got a wall of hay, but you may not have that at home. The nice thing about this is you can shoot in your garage or outside. You've got enough of a distance where you know you're not going to miss. So you take an arrow and put it in your rest. And again, you've got your rest on. I like to sort of check it first. It's called your set. Put my hand in a position where it's just inside the lifeline on that pad, and you can relax your fingers. You pull back and draw, and you anchor. As soon as you anchor, you're still looking, you're sighting in, but then you take this sense out of it. Now I can feel my other senses. I can feel my fingers relax up here. I can feel my hand on the trigger, and it's comfortably there, knowing that it's not going to go off. And then all I have to do is just slowly squeeze and pull with that rhomboid muscle to release. And I can feel every single thing I do. And that's what you want to do. You want to create that feeling every time you shoot. Again, you put your arrow in. You click it on. And you draw. As soon as you know it's going to go in the hay, you close your eyes. I can feel where it's anchored. I can feel my front fingers relaxed. I can feel it's on the pad in the right place. I can feel my elbows back. I'm comfortably wrapped around the release. And then I can just sort of draw or slide back using my rhomboid muscle. Sometimes you can do this for 10 minutes. You can do it for 15 minutes. I like to do it when I'm first going out. I like to warm up blank baling. You can do it at a shoot. A lot of times I'll have a hay bale there. And then you can go out and shoot, whether it be tournament, whether it be at the practice range or just a walk around the range. And you can come back, and if you feel like your shots were going, here and there, you can come in and blank bale again. What happens sometimes is when you've got that bow out there and your release hand is going to release, it's telling this hand that you're going to release. And this hand can anticipate the fact that you're going to release. It's either going to come back and it's going to be recoiling, anticipating that recoil. Your arrows might drop low. The other thing it can do is you might trigger it and your hand goes this way, your arrows go left. You could collapse and they could go right. When you blank bale, all of your senses are alive except for your sight. So you've got all that feeling going into blank baling for a good amount of time. So I would recommend it. It's a great way to warm up, and I'm hoping that you'll be able to get some success with it.